Hey-de-ho everybody, and welcome back to Garden Story. Last time, we'd finally made our way here, to the deepest part of the groves, the font. Coming all the way off of the Mist Temple, and all the way in the middle of each of these places. The hearts of each region have been united. The grove's depths beckon. And this time, we're going to do just that. The silver sword is feeding the grove. And this is it. Our final fight. Against the grove itself. If you're like me, and on your first playthrough this might confuse you, the silver sword feeds the grove. Helps the grove, even. If anything was going on, it would heal the grove right now. That is not a joke. Dang. Took a little damage. That's fine. This time we've got these little idiots to help us. As an example to show what I'm talking about. If I am to heal it, there. We can't let that happen. The rat is answering the grove's call, too. Only one of these needs to even make it in the first place. And hit it. Causing it to explode. We're able to get about 4 hits in before it calls us off and gets us out of here. It's getting a little antsy now. A little too antsy for me. Take a heal, and don't take this too much. I don't know what happens if you fail here. I've never let it happen. But if you did, I imagine it would just be immediate back to the beginning of the day. Come on, hit it one more time. No! Yes! Big damage on that one. Each of these little roots looks like hands. Oh, that's creepy. I never actually took note of that. Let's get our shields up too, though. Get the fishing rod out as well. We need these things to answer that call. And answer it now. Down, right down. Come on, that should be enough. As long as this thing makes it. Yeah! We're on our last hit here. Last little bit. As long as we can get that to go one more time, we're safe. Shield sustained us there, thank goodness. Come on. This attack, or this fight took me a long time in my first playthroughs. I understood none of it. I didn't get what it was asking. But that's it, we hit it. And now I think, like every other fight before us, he's got a last-ditch effort to try and win. Or at the very least, to try and survive. Can't let it happen. It's getting more purple. It's slowly getting more purple. Heal. Don't let yourself die here. Can't let that happen. It's free. Is someone there? It's me, Concord. Small blip of lucidity, and I have you to thank for it? I have lived a long, long time, tiny greenling, and I am so very tired. With my body in tatters, even all the crystal's mana struggles to bind my mind here. Still, it succeeds, holding me within the cusp of life and my fated death. That is, until you came along. Your actions within the core of my being have finally freed me. Contorted by the promise of the crystal's everlasting life, my body grew to defend it indiscriminately. My most basic primal fears manifested in what remained of my time-worn husk. But now I'm free to enter a deeper, more meaningful rest. As we speak, the rot detaches me from this plane of existence. Sleep has no meaning if done poorly. The mana crystal, ever flowing of life, being parted from it is almost relaxing. I think the rot will be able to maintain the balance where I was never able to. In many ways, the island belongs to them now. My body and mind can finally sate their appetite. But even with my growing mental haze, we can still speak here, within the deepest recesses of my mind. It binds us to the spiritual state, our original state. Can you feel the wax and the wane of the sun? Here, on this plane, time escapes us both. Once more, I can feel the entirety of the island, my body, the people. Growing, learning, thriving. My children have accomplished so much without me. Makes me wish I had more time to meet them all. More time to say goodbye to old friends, too. Mandy, they've given too much to let me know rest. They're in luck. No more worrying. It seems my time here has come to an end, at last. I think we've let the rot wait long enough. To think that such tiny creatures could have caused such a ruckus. Seeing you here, I can rest assured the crystal is in good hands. I trust that it will see you all to prosperity, even the rot. You should go on too. Your friends miss you. I have just enough mana to see you safely back. It's been a long journey, hasn't it? I'm glad that I was able to meet someone like you. Perhaps in another world, we could have been friends for just a bit longer. Goodbye. Goodbye, Concord. Concord? Gadzooks, you're awake? Oh, you gave everyone a scare. But Marsani assured us you'd heal, okay? You gotta get better. I'm tired of doing your job for you. Should probably rest more, but I think everyone here would like a word. Gotta say, you took a big hit when you entered the mist, so a lot of people have come to check on you. Everyone's taking care of your injuries. Kindergarten and the vine. We weren't allowed to let you croak. You are not even a frog. So much has changed since your battle. But you should check in with everyone here. The leaves are vibrant and healthy. No sign of ailing. Yet the vine has produced no new fruit since you were born. Oh, ever-radiant Guardian Concord, I've been worried sick about you. You're looking quite chipper for someone involved in such a great battle. After everything you've done for us, I personally had to make sure you'd recover quickly. Ollie made sure we had all the dew needed to keep your body fit and full of life. So I've been playing courier between the kindergarten and the glade. Everyone in the glade will want to know our beloved guardian is back. The Dee speaks of you constantly. And Ollie would sure appreciate a heads up before they send another big vat of dew our way. So I'm gonna head there right now. I'm glad you're back, Guardian Concord. Thank you for your hard work. I'm checking on your friends, Concord. Concord, I've heard the commotion. Gave me quite the startle. I can tell the grove is finally passing on now, isn't it? We don't know how long it'll take, but a faint, restful peace has swept over the land. The dew flows so strongly now, even sea folk like me can move further inland without consequences. It's been nice, experiencing so many new things. I've always heard a lot about gardening, but doing it here in the kindergarten has been a delight. I can see why you're so committed to the welfare of the grove, as a gardener, that is. Since Plum pulled you out of the mists, the grove's towns have been reconnected. We finally feel like a community again. I'm certain we'll find new ways to preserve our environment. Everyone's been tripping over each other to take care of you. I think it's high time I make room here and head back to the Sour Bar. No doubt Suguro will want to hear the good news. Oh, finally awake! Slept for too long, Concord, even though you deserve it, eh? Bunch of us have been watching over the kindergarten. Least we could do since you solved the whole rat problem. Since you entered the depths of the grove, it seems like they've quieted down a lot. They can still cause a ruckus every now and then, but tough ones like me will still push them back. Cabocho will be so happy to know you're not sleeping on your hind anymore. You still owe him. Even Halpia visited you for a bit. They've been in the hamlet for a long time. I'm gonna notify him right now. Up and left already, huh? Ah, don't worry, it's not you, Concord. I'm tired of the groves waiting on the news about you. I'll be sure to tell everyone you're okay. Tends to happen when you're a hero. Might want to take a walk around, but I don't want you pushing yourself too hard. Everyone's trying to understand what happened to the grove, but with the recent rot attitude. Maybe it's my lovely soft-spoken demeanor speaking, but they're downright adorable now. I sure hope things don't get too boring around here, for my sake. So get in, Concord. Your job is done for now. I'm sure Plum will have heard from the other villagers soon. We hightailing it here in no time. Talk to Plum. We started the game with talking to him, and here he is. Concord, you're awake! Negi told me on their way back. I've been running here since. You had us all so very worried when the grove began to collapse. I walked the mists one more time. I said I wouldn't, but I had to. I've never had such unshakable conviction. It saw me through safely. It took all that I had to pull you back from that broken temple. When found, you were already unconscious. I could tell something about you was missing, like you were far away. So we had your body rest in the hamlet, waiting and caring for you. But you're awake now, and I couldn't be happier. I would have been here were it not for the work. I am the only guardian running around after all. I only got a glimpse of the grove's source of mana, but as the temple crumbled, its aura washed over me. Warm and brilliant, unlike ever before. The island's mana has changed a lot lately. After seeing sea folk in the hamlets, who knows what's possible now? You've changed a lot too, Concord. I am so proud of you. I knew I sensed great things in you. It feels just like yesterday. I came here in need of your help. To be honest, I thought the Grove had its fill of heroes. I was ready to be the last guardian. But I've seen you care for the vine, day after day. Perhaps what we needed was a quiet, dedicated spirit like you, Concord. The Sprout Guardian. After all is said and done, I think I made the right choice, huh? But speaking of sprouts, not to get you working at your old job already, but I thought you might want this. I heard Marsana makes this especially potent dew for your eventual return. Used to tend to the vine as a gardener, found no progress. Maybe your hard work has finally paid off? Why not use that dew on the kindergarten vine? And that is Garden Story. Such a simple, sweet end to a great game. No words needed to be said there. Life continues on, all thanks to us, and all our efforts. It's a great game. An amazing game. And next time, we'll be taking a look at a different game. What one? Well, that'll be a secret to everyone. No, it's not a Zelda game. Or is it? Who knows? But I will see you guys then.